things like what I mentioned about Outside Magazine, where galleries have expanded, these image galleries that now have these fat captions, so it's very visual, but you get sort of story depth. I would mention I'm doing this project for Visit California, which is obviously a huge tourism brand, and what I'm doing for them is writing ideas, creating stories for journalists. So journalists from abroad or from the United States can go out and talk about California in new creative ways. So I'm sort of generating ideas for journalists. So there's new ways, and then I think what Alex was going to talk about was a little bit about this multi-platform idea, which is a dream jobbing to really creatively.
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of riffing on a bunch of different, advertisements and different platforms and stuff that worked. And do you guys all remember that Heineken campaign? I thought it was one of the coolest things. And we have a big multi-platform, right? Now you gotta be social, you gotta be TV, you gotta kind of be all these things. And how do you create all these brand ambassadors and do everything all at the same time? It's tough. But just to give you an example, there was it was like a green carpet in the middle of an airport, and they shot this. It was like a reality thing online, and so anyone could walk up to it, and as if you were in a train station, that like ticking wherever destination is going to go, it's spinning around. And so these are real people. Like I'm on my way to go home for work. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah.
I'm about to go visit someone. It's like you push that button, you're going to go on that adventure. And then that was a commercial that they cut into, and then you would follow that whole person's story online. So that's just one example of I think where all this has gone, and this is where we're at right now. And I don't want to be sitting here and just keep going to dream jobbing, which you guys have already seen, but that's what we try to create. We try to create something that is online, that's on TV, that is social, and that's kind of hitting every single aspect of that. So there's a couple different key advertising and brand messaging that's happened, but I think it's an exciting time, and especially for being here, talking to just travelers and adventurers, it's awesome. But to hit the consumer right now, it's fun, but you got to create something that's like kick-ass and something people talk about, and that's like the Heineken thing. I talk to all my friends, like on my head. If I was walking